Celibate.
This is Dex.
Jerome.
We have Myla from
The Show Me State.
St. Louis,
Missouri.
Chicago. I mean Missouri. Yes, Missouri. And we're talking about how do you break free from pornography. And Jerome
No
left.
fake talk neither. Real talk.
I left off saying about my testimony, struggling with deep lust, and telling God, I don't think you could give me anything better. And God challenged me. I mean, it's real. Let me tell you, Myla, Jerome, friends out there, it's so refreshing when you could be candid and real with God. You don't have to hide stuff. He's big enough to handle your sinfulness. I said, God, you don't have anything better. I mean, I look at the church stuff and church so boring sometimes. I read the Bible and all boring. I'm like, God, you can't beat lust. And God is like, try me. Try me. And friends, I was so afraid. Looking into the eyes of Jesus, wanting to jump out of the sweet, the hype, the dopamine, and I know I'm not pronouncing that properly.
Dopamine.
The dopamine high of lust, wanting to leave that, the comfort of that, even though it was hurting me, it was killing me, it was making me guilty, but leaving that and jumping into the arms of Jesus, jumping into his path, it felt like I was stepping into darkness.
Of course.
I was scared like
Because
hell.
you were losing control.
I was losing control and all that I knew.
Yes.
So I took the risk. And let me tell you something.
Don't give it away yet.
No, God beat.
Don't give it
God.
We'll come back to that.
God.
I think Myla wants to share.
Myla.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah,
Don't
and
give it away.
Myla shared that her journey in protecting her heart and protecting her soul had to do with shutting off certain dating sites. Blocking certain people that were stepping to her inappropriately. Myla, keep going.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it was a struggle for me at once. I could not, in my carnal mind, believe that I could get the victory. I could not. But as you were saying, I was challenged also, and said, "If you love me, keep my commandments."
Yeah, that's word.
So when we're lusting after someone, we're sinning against God.
Yeah.
And I said, Lord, how can I be pleasing to you in my sinfulness? I can't. Need you to take this away from me. Okay? And so again, it was a process. But knowing it was evident to me, he showed me through his power how good he is. How real he is. Because I would look back and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's been a month. I'm doing good.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yes.
Hallelujah. Yes.
Victory.
Yeah.
And that's the wonderful thing about really just putting it to his feet, giving it to his feet, and allowing him to really work in us and through us. And he can cleanse us if we want.
Yes. If we want. If we want.
He's never going to force us.
No.
Anything. He's going to allow us to make our own decisions. And to me, it was real because, coming into this truth and learning all these great things, I'm like, and if I die today, this sin I'm still living with. What a catastrophe, to lose out on heaven. And I'm holding on to something so tight because it feels good. It feels right. And nobody knows my secret. And it's another thing, because we're behind closed doors most times doing this. So nobody sees, but God is all knowing.
Yeah.
He keeps perfect account. He knows the numbers of our hairs. So I was fooling myself thinking that I was hiding from him. I was hiding from him. But it's victory, it's victory in him.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
I like what Jerome began saying also, Myla, in one of our previous episodes. He was saying that the excuses we make, and I want to just talk to some of those excuses. And like you said, one excuse you probably used to make, well, I'm single.
I'm single. I'm not sleeping with anyone.
Yeah, so why can't I just have this? In fact, one guy said to me, well, you must have some kind of vice. Another old nasty excuse the devil gives to us is, well, look, Jesus, the devil uses the Bible, But he twisted. He twisted. I was gonna say he twisted. Sorry, that's not a word. Don't make me say that again, please.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he twisted because look, Matthew 5:28. If you look upon a woman and lust at her, you do what? You commit adultery. Right? So I heard people saying, well, look, I lusted already, so why not just go do the whole thing?
Justification.
I already sinned.
Justification.
Already sinned. So there's all kind of, and I'll tell you an experience I had. I was doing what do you call this? I was doing a camp meeting for an African group in Chicago, and there was this fine sister, and I saw her and I was drooling. I'm like, holla for your dollar, fix your collar, my word. And I remember being in my hotel room and just thinking, what if I can get her up here? What if? You know what I mean? That would they would make this revival of revivals. It's amazing, man. But trust me, when you are caught up in lust, and I remember the Spirit of God convicting me and saying to me, look, you're lusting, you're sinning, you're sinning against God. And then Satan whispered in my other ears, he's like, look, Dex, you've been physically pure. You're not gonna do anything, but at least enjoy this. And I remember God coming back, and I'm saying, it's so sweet when you could leave your channels open for God to talk and communicate with you. So Satan is saying, look, that's all you have. You don't do anything. It's not going to happen anyway. So just enjoy the thoughts. But God came back and said, look, what Satan tries to do, he wants you to practice these things in your heart. And then he's going to find a way to give you the opportunity so that it's going to be lived out.
You know what's interesting too? It's the same thing he does with our religion.
Wow.
The same thing he does with our religion. We make excuses. Why should I follow? Why shouldn't I follow Christ the way that he deemed me to follow him? And we find excuses to and it's shocking over the years. And the more you follow excuses, the more hard in your heart becomes. And when truth is revealed to you, you already reject the truth because you believe a lie, because a lie is predicated on what you want to do.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Tweet that, somebody. A lie is predicated on what you want to do.
Yes. So
Dexter Thomas said it. Put that for your Facebook status.
but it's a danger. It's a real danger. Matter of fact, more than 60 or 70% of the church is. A high percent. I don't know if it's that much percent, but there's a pretty high percent of the church is deep in pornography.
Lord Jesus.
Deep.
Lord Jesus.
Deep.
Let's.
So think about this. I'm gonna say this before we go to break. Pornography and divorce.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
How? Celebrate.
Celebrate.